Hello, everyone. How are you? Well, I can tell you that your enthusiasm and your presence here radiates great warmth, even on this very frigid day, making clear that the commitment of thousands of people from all backgrounds, faiths, and walks of life are here to defend and protect human life at every stage of development. It is firm and unwavering. Love saves lives. It's not just a theme for this year's Chicago March, but it really is a frame of reference that undergirds all that we do, our vision, and compels our actions and guides our lives. Pope Francis recently wrote on family and married life, and he observed that the word that appears most frequently in the Old Testament after the word God is child, which is itself related to the verb meaning to build. And so the message is clear. Children coming into the world is the way that God makes fresh and new all that humanity has ever intended to be, the dreams that God has ever had for us, all that he has ever intended to build. You know, in these days following Christmas, we still have fresh in our minds the scene of the Magi gazing upward to the heavens, and they were guided by the star. They were dreamers who looked beyond themselves, unlike those who could not see the star because they were too fixed on themselves. Our children are like the stars in the heavens, God tells Abraham. They keep alive in us the capacity to dream big beyond ourselves. Taking human life, especially the life of the child in the womb, not only has an impact on the one human being whose life is taken, but deeply wounds all of humanity, robs from us our ability to dream and see life as much bigger than our own concerns, our challenges, or our struggles. Is it any wonder that we're so divided in a nation where we're so fixed only on ourselves when we can no longer dream and see all that God is doing beyond ourselves? The 1973 U.S. Supreme Court Roe v. Wade decision legalizing abortion allowed the life of a child and the dreams of a nation to be robbed. And now, with the recent law passed by our legislature and signed by our governor, more lives and more dreams will be robbed, as well as family incomes that will be forcibly used to pay for abortions. Can we not better use our tax dollars to support health care for families expecting children and child care and assistance to parents when their children come into the world? Can we not better use our tax dollars to keep alive both our children and our dreams as a nation? I want to applaud in a special way the young people who have joined us here today. You give us confidence that the energy to protect the child in the womb has not grown weak over these 45 years, but it is youthful and strong and vibrant, just as you are. You are the new Magi in our midst, in our time. You teach us all to keep our heads up amid the darkness of night at times, to take heart that God is still in the heavens, guiding us like that Bethlehem star, and one who always keeps our dreams alive. Thank you.